I'm also gonna have some chips. I have these, my favorite, the Shimi Choco Cone. Shimi Choco Cone is my favorite. It's one of my favorite snacks. You're not familiar with those chips? They're really good if you like chocolate. Shimi Choco Cone. Opponents can't really respond during your turn like Yu-Gi-Oh! It seems. Yeah. Which I actually prefer. That's like the only thing that I'm like unsure about Shadowverse Evolve with, like the quick spells. I feel like nothing good comes out of like being able to react during your opponent's turn. They're little star-shaped things covered in chocolate. Yeah. Except they're like doused in chocolate. They're not just covered in chocolate, they're like doused in chocolate. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like you're eating fudge, but like crispy fudge. And I really don't know how to explain it better. If I see them, I'll make sure to grab them. Yeah, they're really good. But you have to like chocolate. If you don't like chocolate, you won't like it. Do you guys like chocolate? Yes or no? I used to not like chocolate as a child. And then I grew up. And then I became a woman. Yes, you love it? No. No, I totally get it. I used to not like chocolate. So I totally get people who don't like chocolate. What the fuck? I don't have anything I can do. Oh my god, I never knew I was a woman. Yes, this is your awakening. Speaking of awakenings. Okay, wait, I have to like... I need like some time to set aside to talk about this. I can't just talk about this like in the middle of a game because I'm gonna be distracted. I mean, I guess I could try. But like... Basically... Basically... One of you guys... And it's one of your guys' friends. Someone reached out to me on like... a thing that I didn't close. I like... It was like like I could read... I could accept like anonymous messages or something. And I guess I didn't close it. And someone found it. If it's you, you know who you are. Someone messaged me. Lesson Zero, thank you so much for 8 months of membership. They messaged me saying that they themselves are not like a fan of mine, really. They're like a casual fan. But they have a friend who's like a really hardcore fan of mine, is what they were telling me. But they're going to Japan soon. And they were like, because of you. They were basically like, because of you, when I go to Japan, I'm going to be having this like femboy experience. And I'm like, I was like, okay. And they were like explaining it like, yeah, it's like they like sent me a link, but I was like scared to click the link because I was afraid it might be like a virus, you know. But they were like it's like 5 hours of like cuddling and like playtime, and they were like explaining it to me, and I was honestly like kind of in shock, but also I was like they were like, oh, if you would want to join, you know, I won't ask for like, I won't leave any like personal information, but just like give me a hint and we can arrange it. Like I'll pay for you to also have the femboy experience so that you can NTR my friend. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, huh? I was like, excuse me. He wanted to pay for my, he wanted to pay for an experience for me so that I could NTR his friend. And I like, it's an anonymous site, so I can't like respond to it. But like, I was actually cracking up. Also, I should have put that on this. God damn it. Yo, that's a good trade-off, for not gonna lie. I thought it was like really funny, but like, okay, obviously I'm not gonna go to this. I'm so sorry, my guy who sent me this message. I really appreciate it. Also, while I appreciated the message, you did not need to tell me your PP size, but you know what? I'm happy for you. That's all I can say. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. And you next time I suggest if you ever send this kind of message to somebody else that you don't include that. Like he included like the femboy's PP size, and then he also included his own PP size. And like I guess like the femboy, the service or like the company or whatever it was, I'm assuming it's kind of like a brothel that he was going to has like a website, and he was like sending me like photos and then like telling me the PP size of the femboy. I was on, you know, I'm like, I know this is like a weird situation, but honestly, all I can say is that I'm like so happy for him. I hope that he finds love, and I hope he has his like femboy awakening through like I imagine if he had a femboy awakening because of my stream. Like that would be insane. Can you imagine? I came here for Pokemon. I've never been so confused. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was an experience. So thank you for inviting me, I guess, but also I'm sorry, but I'll have to respectfully decline. But also I hope you have like your femboy awakening in Japan, and I would love that for you. I mean, they were like, oh, can you like leave a hint if you'd like to go? And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna say it on stream. I will have to respectfully decline. But I think that's amazing. Please send me another message after you've gone and let me know about the experience. I do want to know. I'm curious. Please tell me after you had your experience, if you could leave me another message and let me know how it was or like what happened. I would love that. I genuinely would want to know. I genuinely would want to know, okay? Yeah, I want to report. Share it in chat next time. Well, I don't want them to get like in trouble. And if that's your friend, just like check in on him, you know? Hopefully like they're doing stuff responsibly, but you never know. If it's like your first femboy awakening, like I don't know what could happen. What size was it? I'm not sharing. I feel like that's personal information. It's not my information to share, okay? It's not my PP. It's not my PP to share, okay? This is the best gorilla in a while. Yeah, this man shared me his PP size in confidence, and I'm not gonna reveal that to the public. And he also said, I know I'm small, but so like I don't want him to feel any more insecure than maybe he already is. Like, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I hope that he has a wonderful experience. I hope he has a wonderful experience. He must be confident enough to share it to you. Well, he was sharing it to me in the context of him comparing it to the femboy's PP, which it's beyond me why he was telling me his PP size and the femboy that he was going to be seeing size. He was bigger, yeah. Why am I telling you? I'm not gonna get no more information. I'm not disclosing any more information because I don't know, you know, I don't know what's gonna. Oh, am I dead here? I'm dead here. I got no Pokemon. What am I supposed to do? My count of joining the stream is like 12. I'm happy for him by her because I am happy for him. I want you guys to know I am genuinely excited and happy for this man. You guys don't understand. He is living his best life out there because of me. Like, I mean, I hope everything's legal and responsible, but also like, I'm just saying, like, I really happy for him, genuinely. And I hope he has a great time. I hope it's the time of his fucking life. Sure, I'll go first. I really do want to hear the experience. Right, I'm really experienced too. I want to hear it. I want to see what happens. I want to know. This sounds like it could only be second to a Valkyrie marriage. Exactly. It's like, I'm like flabbergasted that this is even happening. Like, he even said that he's like really straight. he went out his way to mention that in his very long... He sent me multiple messages, by the way. And in the very long message, he said that he's very straight. So, if this is his awakening and I was a part of it, I'm gonna be so proud. Genuinely. Is it gay to blast femboy pussy? Asking for a friend. Stop! Okay, no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. Okay, Valkyries, I want you to know that. This is a judgment-free zone. I have no judgment towards this person. I am genuinely happy for this person. I'm sorry that I can't be there with you. I know this was mostly because you wanted to invite me also to watch your friend get NTR'd, which is kind of fucked up, but you know what? That's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's kind of okay. You know what I mean? Lyra wants to watch. I don't want to watch. I don't want to. You know, you might think that I would want to watch, but I actually genuinely do not want to watch. I genuinely want nothing to do with it. I want to hear about what happens afterwards, but besides that, I genuinely want nothing to do with it. I do not like watching. I do not want to watch anything. Please do not show me anything, please. I beg you. That's the last thing that I would want. Shit. I would like more cards. I would like an energy card. I would like an energy card. We're here for the drama. But can we finally have a stream where we submit our stories serious or funny? Well, the thing is, like, it's hard because I feel like with those stories, one, I'd be like nervous if like someone's like, by the way, I killed someone. Like, what am I supposed to do about somebody who says something like that? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm supposed to call the FBI, probably. Like, that would be my like citizen duty to do. And yeah, like, it's just, you know, one of those things where I would just be a little worried about stuff like that, because like for some people it's like a joke, but then it's only a joke until it's not, right? We wouldn't rat you out for murder. I'm not the murderer. I'm saying if you guys are, okay? Hello? Have staff stand do a quick check for safety. This conversation is wild. You can send us your embarrassing stories. We won't judge. Okay, no, I had something really embarrassing happen to me. Actually, this past weekend, during my trip. I had something really embarrassing happen to me. But give me a second. I will tell you the story in a second. I have a really embarrassing story, actually. So it's like my friend is... I'm meeting my friend at their hotel, right? I get to their hotel early. So there's a lot of friends involved in the story. So I have my friend R. Let's call her R. I have a friend, her name is R. And she and her significant other are like there at the hotel, or they're not at the hotel, but I'm meeting them at the hotel, right? That's what we've agreed on. So she and her husband are I'm meeting them at the hotel, but also their friend is meeting me at the hotel. So they were at Anime Expo, I was somewhere else, and I'm going to their hotel. The three of them were together. R's significant other and R's friend, M. R and M, right? So, oh God, this is very hard to explain. Basically what happens is that I'm at the hotel parking lot and I'm sitting in my car and I see them pull up in a SUV. I don't pay attention to what color, what make, what model. I just see it's an SUV. They pull in to the parking lot and it's like a couple cars away from me. So I say hi and M is driving the car. M is driving the car with R and her significant other inside the car. They come out of the car, we go up to the hotel room, we get some stuff, we use the restroom, and then we go back downstairs. Right? Ugh, I feel like I have to like draw this out. But basically what happens is we go downstairs and then they're like, oh, let's go to the restaurant. And they're like, we're gonna drive. I was like, okay, I'm not driving. They're driving, right? We're all going towards the car and I see an SUV and they're walking towards this SUV. So I go to the left side of the SUV. I'm assuming that M is driving because M drove them to their hotel. So I'm assuming M is driving and I'm assuming she's going towards the driver's seat. So she and I are going to the left and she opens the passenger door and I look at her and I go, oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you for opening the door for me. And I like get in the door and then I close the door. But then she's like confused. And then she goes around the back and then goes to the other side and opens the passenger door on the other side and gets in. And she was like, oh, why did you close the door on me? And I literally was like, what? I was like, huh? Because I literally was like, what are you're not driving? And she was like, no. And then I see our significant other because he went on the right side to open the door for R. He was on the right side to open the door for her, but I thought he was going to the right side because he was gonna get in the passenger side. But he was going on the right side to open the door for his significant other. And I had just slammed the door on this woman that I just met, her face. Because I thought she was opening the door for me when she was going to the driver's seat. I thought she was going to the fucking driver's seat, but she wasn't. And I thought she was opening the door for me because I'm fucking cringe. I was like, what do you, I was surprised. I was like, well, why she opened the door for me? And then so like I like closed the door and then she was like very confused. Like, why is Liora closing the door? Why is Liora closing the door on me? Oh my, anyway, that was my embarrassing fucking story. I mean, because I've had friends open the door for me before. So I just genuinely assumed that that's what was happening. Okay, this person conceded because I'm apparently taking a fucking long time. Why did I donate to this cringe? It's like very difficult to explain without like a little map. Maybe it's okay for you guys because you guys don't have aphantasia. I don't fucking know. Maybe for you guys are like, oh yeah, like I totally get what happened. But that was really difficult for me to explain. But yeah, that was really cringy. I was so mortified. I was so mortified when she like... when she came into the car and she looked at me, she was like, why did you close the door? And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry. How do femboys factor into the story? They don't. I'm just mentioning this because you guys were talking. What were you guys talking about? You guys were talking about like sharing cringe stories. That was my fucking cringe ass story. I felt so horrible after that. I felt so horrible. But it's not my fault. I genuinely thought that I thought R's friend was going to the passenger side because he was gonna get into the car, not because he was opening the door for her when he was gonna drive. How was I supposed to know that, okay? I'm gonna eat my cracker.